should ever deceive you. Do not sorrow, do not despair. Even when the storm winds blow and you feel lost in the empty air, close your eyes and breathe it in. The world still turns and life will bloom as the night gives way to morning light. The dawn will chase away the gloom. Be patient through the days of grief, for joy is hiding, waiting near. All things shall pass, and as they fade, what once was lost shall grow more dear. To live is to keep reaching forward, for every pain a promise bright. The heart lives in the future's grace, even as we walk through shadows of the night. Your weariness is not a flaw, just growth beneath the quiet sky. Look up once more beyond the clouds. The stars are yours, they'll never die. Be patient through the days of grief, for joy is hiding, waiting near. All things shall pass, and as they fade, what once was lost shall grow more dear. Even when the road is hard to see, believe that you were meant to shine. For every tear that falls today, a better tomorrow will be thine. Like a snare hidden deep in the grass, love came to me with a smile, letting the hours pass. Our time flowed away, soaked in silent tears, toward a tomorrow that whispers of hidden fears. And empty hands where nothing is left to hold, promises wither like leaves turning dry and cold. We try to be saviors, to rescue the broken heart, but ended up tearing each other's world apart. Every love carries the memory of a wounded boar, drifting toward a river that leads to no shore. Then to fade away. The sweetest and bitterest price that we have to pay. There is no happy love, yet I still choose to believe that the pain was the truth that we had to receive. Memories always arrive when the moment is gone and silence knocks on the door before the dawn. The words that were burning once bright and so clear, now buried in shadows, too heavy for us to hear. To love meant to promise that we would share the weight of the grief that was woven into our common faith. The night of love is far too short to keep, and the hours of sorrow are far too long and deep. Neither of us could ever fully possess the other's soul. The impossible distance made the yearning whole. Even if happiness never finds its way home, I know that I loved you wherever I roam. May the fire remain, though the light may die. There is no happy love, but love is the reason why. Upon the canvas dark and deep, scattered like silver dust so fine. In the cold night air, secrets to keep, a single point begins to shine. Is it looking back at me? Does that star know my tears? Into an empty heart I plead, repeating questions through the years. Oh, scattered stars of this night's domain, where on this earth do I stand and wait amidst time that flows without refrain, lost in its infinite state? Like a nameless wildflower's humble way, content to be unseen, though I might yearn. Can I find my own light in the dark's fray? A solitary flame ready to burn before the dawn begins to break. Tonight I pledge to you so clear that like that star, for goodness sake, I too will brightly shine, my dear. Oh, scattered stars of this night's domain, where on this earth do I stand and wait lost in its infinite state. Though the sparkle may be brief and fleet, eternity resides within my soul. Quietly trembling, I believe my feet can stand firm and make me whole. When the dark night gives way to the day and brilliance I finally embrace, you and I in this world's array, each a unique star finding our place. In the sky, stretching far and deep, an endless expanse where space unfurls. Standing alone, my existence to keep, I question my being amidst these worlds. My soul so dry and lost, like a star with nowhere to roam, trembling gently by solitude crossed. In the deep night, I feel so alone. In search of my own universe, I count those stars in the distant skies, moments forever shining terse with their own hues before my eyes. From the depths within my chest, a subtle tremor starts to bloom, embracing even the cold darkness best, warming it all within this room. Though small and insignificant I may seem, in this vast world where lives unfold, carrying my universe like a dream, I'll bravely blossom, strong and bold. In search of my own universe, I count those stars in the distant skies, moments forever shining terse with their own hues before my eyes. Though I may fall and shatter apart, I'll rise again, I know it's true. I'll trust the strength within my heart, the little star shining through my universe, my guiding star. You too shall brightly gleam in this world, however far. I'll walk my own path, it would seem. No matter how deep and heavy the night becomes, in the corner of a room at a single tiny light, the darkness quietly gives way. Even if the world is a winter, frozen entirely solid, it cannot steal away the small warmth hidden deep within our chests. Even on days when it feels like everything is lost, there is still something that remains with us. When tears stream down the cheeks and soak the cold asphalt ground, I saw your face hanging at the end of those tears. Despair always tries to bring us to our knees, but that it can never last forever is proven by our tender gestures as we quietly reach our hands out to one another. To live on means to bloom once more through those painful cracks. And a smile, in the end we wear a smile on the very ground where piercing wounds scratched us raw. A tiny breath blossoms like new skin, healing over when we wipe away the tears and look into each other's eyes. The world prepares to begin all over again, because nothing can ever truly break us down. We smile once more upon this rugged road. Our way, we will build a door. If the path comes to an end, we will spread our wings together. This small heart that you and I share will eventually call forth a massive spring. Sung with do not be afraid, take my hand. And a smile, in the end we wear a smile on the very ground where piercing wounds scratched us raw. A tiny breath blossoms like new skin, healing over when we wipe away the tears and look into each other's eyes. The world prepares to begin all over again. You and I becoming a miracle for one another. Finally cross over this deep, sweeping night. Beyond all despair, blooming once more, and a smile. to the breath of the earth, lying low where unnamed winds pass and the currents flow. A green life rises, waving a hand to the sky, more proud than the crowns that the king satisfied. From the lowest of places, reaching for the light, creating green waves in the soft, quiet night. Even on paths where the weary have trod, it rises again from the crushed dusty sod. Like a velvet cloak for the wounded land, it stands in its place with a truth in its hand. I will live as a leaf of grass, simple and free, a piece of this world in perfect equality, drinking the rain, dreaming of the day to come. In the commonest form, love finds its home, etched on the breast of the earth, vast and deep, a green promise, the secret the wild things keep. I'll bury the words that are heavy and grand beside the green fields that cover the land. They do not envy, they do not compete, they weave the horizon where earth and sky meet. I wanna join them to learn how to be a part of the whole in their humble degree. Unseen roots hold hands beneath the deep soil, whispering of eternity through the hard toil, where even in death new life is sown, the cycle of wonder, the seed that is grown. I will live as a leaf of grass, simple and free, a piece of this world in perfect equality, drinking the rain, dreaming of the day to come. In the commonest form, love finds its home, etched on the breast of the earth, vast and deep, a green promise, the secret the wild things keep. Promise of green that bends but won't break. I am the leaf for the living world's sake, rising again through the dew and the rain, my song of the earth, time and again. As the morning sunlight settles on the window, I send away yesterday's lingering worries on the breeze, walking slowly along the familiar path. Flowers whose names I don't know greet me as I pass. The days I spend breathless, chasing grand dreams, now I stop and look down at my own feet. A small stone, even the swaying blades of grass. I love this moment, just as it stays right here. I suddenly realized that happiness wasn't far away, along the path I've walked until now, without struggling to possess it. It flows right beside me, the wind like serenity is my true happiness. Even if the wrinkles grow on the face reflected in the mirror, they are but the precious marks of the time I have lived. On a rainy afternoon with a warm cup of tea, I melt my weary heart and whisper quietly to myself, it's okay not to have more, it's okay not to climb any higher. You and I right here by each other's side. This simple truth is more than enough. I suddenly realized that happiness wasn't far away along the path I've walked until now. Without struggling to possess it, it flows right beside me, the wind like serenity is my true happiness. Tonight the stars whisper in low, gentle voices that I endured this day so very well, that it's alright to walk a little slower tomorrow. And so I dream once again, embracing my own small, simple happiness. As the sun gently sinks low, casting hues of fading light, the wind softly whispers on this hillside calm and bright. Every blade of grass reflects the evening glow, soft and deep. Little flowers start to close their eyes, secrets of the night to keep. I'm standing on this green hillside, listening with a quiet soul. All the world's worries softly fade, becoming peacefully whole. From far away I hear the birds' last tender song. In this moment of pure peace, time itself seems to prolong. The village lights gleam distant, tiny sparks of hope they send, illuminating my heart on this journey without end. I'm standing on this green hillside, listen with a quiet soul. All the world's worries softly fade, becoming peacefully whole. Even a heavy heart takes flight like clouds drifting on the breeze. An empty spirit filled with light, a deep and settled ease. Alone on this tranquil height, bathed in the blue of evening sky, as the day softly says goodbye. In the hour when the world's trending noise starts to fade, stopping in the places where my lost steps were laid, I summon the name that I must call out first. The warmth spreading through, ending the dryness and thirst. The only reason I rise and find the strength to go, it's love, only love, the only thing I know. Even as seasons turn and shadows stretch long, I hold on to the heart that remembers the song. In the colors of the world that fade into gray, your face is the one that brightens my day. For the first, for love, the place where all things start and end above, like a river that washes the wounds of the past. Love comes to me first, making sure I will last. More than anything, the name I hold dear. For the first, for love, the only thing clear. More than the words that the world uses to lie, the smile in your silence is the truth I apply. What makes the heavy load feel light in my hand is just having you here in this shifting land. At the end of all choices, where I choose to stay, love was the truth guiding me all of the way. Hope is born in love, drawing breath from its fire. Even the pain is healed by love's deep desire. In this harsh world, what kept me standing tall was the pledge of love I gave first of all. The first to awaken, the last thing I dream. My life is for love in the flow of the stream. And so once again, toward love I will turn. For the first, for love in the light that will burn. For the first, for love, for the first run. Lord, the time has come, the summer was too long. The shadows stretch across the sundial's face. The winds are blowing, singing their final song. Across the fields where autumn leaves embrace. The hours here to gather what we sow. Command the final fruit to let it go. Dissolve the waiting in the wine so sweet. Hide the tomorrow in the fog that lies so deep. The season's vibrant pulse begins to slow. The green of yesterday prepares for sleep. Autumn day in the cooling of the air. The fading season leaves a ghost behind. The homeless soul will find no shelter there. The lonely heart must leave the world resigned to watch the night, to write a letter slow, and wonder where the fallen leaves may blow. Are these the leaves, or is it just my soul? Tossed by the wind, restless and unsure. The memory of flowers loses its control. Now I return to what is deep and pure. The world is cold, but deep inside my breast, a tiny spark prepares me for the rest. Let go of fear within this heavy hush. Life circles back, a river in its flow. Even this loneliness, this autumn rush, is just the seed of spring waiting to grow. Autumn day in the cooling of the air. The fading season leaves a ghost behind. The homeless soul will find no shelter there. The lonely heart must leave the world resigned to watch the night, to write a letter slow, and wonder where the fallen leaves may blow. Restless and frail, drifting in the night, like fallen leaves beneath the pale moonlight. It's alright, let the season fade away. At the edge of autumn, I find myself today. Walking through a wood turned golden yellow, I came upon two roads diverging. Sorry I could not travel both as a single traveler. I stood there for a long time looking down. I gazed down one path as far as I could, to where it bent and vanished into the undergrowth, watching until my eyes could reach no further. Then I took the other, just as fair and beautiful, a path where fewer feet had left their mark, grassy, untrodden, and wanting wear. Though as for that, the passing there would really wear them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay before me, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how a way leads on to a way, I doubted if I should ever come back, with a lingering fondness for the path left behind. Whenever the cold wind brushes against my cheek, I found myself turning around to look back, time and again. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wooden night. I took the one less traveled by, and that choice has made all the difference. Choice of that morning, which will never return, the road I did not take still remains in the woods, calling out to me like a shimmering dream. Yet the scars gathered on this rugged path I walked are the very things that made me who I am today. So I will choose to look back with no more regrets. Two roads in a wood, the one less traveled by, and that has been my life. Has been my life. The stranger in the mirror is all I see, a fortress built of habits old and worn. The heavy burdens resting on my shoulders are just the selves that others carve for me. Look out the window where the wind blows free. Why am I locked inside this narrow room? My heart's door remains curtains firmly barred, I've lost the key to let the feelings out. They say the journey to find who I am begins with letting go of who I was. I do not live within myself anymore. I wanna dwell upon the hills where breezes blow, setting down the names and expectations they bestow. Standing tall is my true essence, pure and raw. I do not live within myself anymore. I wanna live out in the world beyond my walls. The me of yesterday is not who stands today. Just shadows cast by shards of memory. I'm stepping out from underneath the shade, moving toward the light that calls my name. No longer just a son or a friend to a ghost, but simply here, existing on my own. Shedding every shell I've ever worn, reborn within the space of emptiness. Perhaps I was but a collection of things that never truly belonged to me. Now I break it all down piece by piece to meet the true beginning of my life. I don't wanna live within myself anymore. I wanna dwell upon the hills where breezes blow. I do not live within myself anymore. I wanna dwell upon the hills where breezes blow, setting down the names and expectations they bestow. Standing tall is my true essence, pure and raw. I do not live within myself anymore. I wanna live out in the world beyond my walls. I no longer live inside these walls, as if all the air in the world were my own. Lightly, so very lightly, I leave myself to finally be me. The world is wrapped in a veil of mist. Not a bush or a stone can be seen. Every tree stands alone in the gray, as if I were the only one here. Even the friends who walk by my side are shadows that fade when the fog settles in. Yesterday the world felt so wide and free. Today I cannot see a step ahead of me. Where does the path lead and where do I go? Lost in a silence that I barely know. In the mist, wandering without a light. How frightening it is to be alone in the night. In this quiet hour where all things turn strange, the world fades away, leaving just a trace of the island within me, rising in the haze. No man truly knows his neighbor's heart, and I too am a stranger within my own soul. Life is a journey through shadows we tread, blind to the future by mystery led. This deep heavy silence becomes all I hold, wrapping around me, shivering and cold. Does the mist know the path that I take? It knows that the light will wash it away, but for now I endure the dark in my core. Loneliness empties me just to restore. In the mist, wandering without a light, how frightening it is to be alone in the night. In this quiet hour where all things turn strange, the world fades away, leaving just a trace of the island within me, rising in the haze. When the fog lifts, the truth will be clear. The path I have walked, the self I held near. In the mist, I finally learn how to breathe in my own quiet world where I truly conceive. When autumn comes to my life, I will ask myself this question: how many people have you truly loved all this time? Not a flashy life lived merely for others to see, but quietly calling out the tender names engraved solely upon my heart. One by one, I will silently look back on the seasons that have passed. When the twilight sets upon my life, I will ask myself once more: have you ever wiped away someone else's tears? Whether I shared the small warmth I possess to cover even just a little the winter of those who were cold. Looking at the evening glow, turning a deep crimson, I wanna answer in a low, gentle voice. The green days of my youth have all slipped away, and at the crossroads of time faded like fallen leaves. I gaze at the deep wrinkles inside my mirror, all those countless days I spent struggling only to accumulate. I think I finally understand now that it was all just a clumsy practice to learn the art of letting things go, feeling the embrace of a heart that grows wider the more it empties. Ah, when autumn comes to my life, I hope that I will not feel ashamed before myself, rather than how fiercely and busily I lived, how sincerely I loved, will become the most beautiful harvest of my life. So I will embrace the remaining time more tenderly. prepare to meet the next season with a heart that is rather lighter and more at peace.